Hi, I'm Chuck Marunde, exclusive buyer's agent in sunny Sequim, Washington. And I want to give you a real quick video here today out showing houses today with some clients. And, well, we found one that was close. And their question was, and this is not a question I haven't heard before, but it's, is there anything else out there that is like that one, close to that one? Are there any comparables? What can we do to find one that is similar to this one? And so what I decided to do today is give you two powerful links that will take you to a link in the Northwest MLS that will target the vast majority of homes in this Sequim market that retirees are looking for. You know, if you've watched any of my videos or read some of my articles, that there's the home that I call the home at the top of the bell curve. This is the home in the roughly 67% area where most retirees are looking. They want the single family home, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. They want kind of a nice peaceful area, but they're also looking for something probably between 1,750 and 2,500 square feet. They're typically looking at something over 600,000 because it's hard to find something that they're looking for that's suitable coming from California or Colorado or elsewhere. That's going to be below 600. So between 600 and 1.1 million dollars is where most retirees are shooting today, is searching, and they're looking for that ideal home. So what I've done is I've created a custom search for you in the MLS for that ideal home, but not just in the Northwest MLS. I've also created that custom search in Zillow because we have a couple of rogue agents here who don't put their listings in the Northwest MLS. So you still need to take a look at Zillow, and I've set these up for you. So let's take a look right now. Right here you can see my main website, iRealtyVirtualBrokers.com. You can also get there if you want to just remember livinginsequim.com. Make it easy for you. All right, here's where we're going to go. I'm going to take you right to the search MLS. And what I've done is there's a lot of custom searches on this page. You can scroll down through all of these custom searches. But I've created a link right here at the top today called Search This Link Now. Number 1 search for retirees, the Sequim home at the top of the bell curve. So let me show you what happens when we click on that. So here's the page I want to show you. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can see what the search parameters are. So a lot of retirees like to search for the Sequim area, 3 bedrooms plus, 2 baths plus, 1,750 to 2,500 square feet, single level only, 1990 or newer, and between a pretty broad price range here of 600,000 and 1.1 million. And then we're going to look at active listings only, not pending. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to come down and search these 2 sites. This is the huge Northwest MLS listing service, which is every single county in the state of Washington except one. And 30 to 35,000 members, this is where all the activity is in the Northwest MLS. But we're also going to come down here and check out Zillow, because Zillow has a couple of listings that sometimes aren't appearing in the Northwest MLS. So we'll use these search parameters and jump into the Northwest MLS, and then we'll use Zillow and use the same search parameters and see what we've got over there, because there's a couple of houses you can pick up in Zillow that you might not pick up in the Northwest MLS. All right, let's do that now. And here you can see there are 24 search results. There are 24 houses right in the Sequim area that are at the top of the bell curve. And you can scroll down through there and look at those. You can also modify your search, because you might say, well, I'm going to be in $600,000 to $700,000 price range. So you just go up here and modify that price in the modify search range. And you can also, of course, modify your search by expanding the area a little further out of town. Now let's go back and try that with the Zillow link. Here we are in Zillow with a very, very similar set of parameters. They're not going to be quite exact because Zillow doesn't, the various syndicated services and the MLSs don't all have the exact same search parameters available, so you can't do the same search. But as close as I could get with the same area, you've got this map that comes up with all these listings. Now, there are 29 showing over here. They're not all listings. One that isn't showing up here is a sponsored advertisement of some kind, and that's being counted. But you can scroll down through here, and you'll see many of these houses. In the bottom right here, it'll say listing provided by the Northwest MLS. So we just had some of those over on that other site. But if you keep scrolling down, you'll see that there are some listings in here, like this one here, listed with Ideal Real Estate, and that's probably just the OLS. Here's one with Taurus Real Estate, and that's just listed in the Olympic Listing Service, the OLS, not the Northwest MLS. So you want to come over here and check this out too. I wanted you to be aware of these so that you would not miss any houses. And for my clients who are looking at homes with these search parameters, and they're saying, well, are there any other similar? Well, this is how you pull them up instantly. So trying to make it easy for you, trying to make life easy for you. Come on over to livinginsquim.com, aka iRealtyVirtualBrokers.com. And I hope that's helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.